Cozy Corner. The Cozy Corner today is talking about romance.
That ain't too cozy. You guys can't put the corner there right now.
Why would it not be cozy? Because
The
you are
chaos
literally
corner.
in a nice relationship, and I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, I just got here. I just got here.
You're seeing someone super nice. I am in shambles. No judging.
um, yeah, I just got here. I think our lives are very flip flop. They accord and flip flop all in the same thing. Like we'll end up doing the same things on like in different places, but at the same time, and at the same year wise, like she'll be in a relationship. I won't be in a relationship. Now I'll be in a relationship. And she won't be in a relationship. So when she say shambles, motherfuckers in shambles, man. And I'm just not.
Thanks.
I'm not so in shambles right now. But
Yeah. I really do like the person you're seeing, though. However, I also really liked who I was seeing, and then they backstabbed me, so.
I was just gonna say it's too much shit going on. Yeah, she's a dope person. It's actually cool because we're both like medically certified in like our occupation and everything like that. So two two midfield badasses, I guess.
Little
So
baddies.
yeah, I think that's kind of cool.
So, romance, right? So, my first question, I have a few things to say on it, or maybe nothing truly to say on it. But do you think romance is worth it?
Yes, it is. And why do I think that? Well, one, it's a long success. It's not a short success, in my opinion, because you're not gonna. One, you're kind of limited to your surroundings. Because like I know when I moved down here, like all I had to compete with was this dating pool. I wasn't like traveling and doing other things like that, like
Yeah.
meeting other people abroad and things of that nature. So it's
Or
kind of
even
like,
like a distance, because
yeah,
your current partner
mhm,
is actually, ironically, this is actually funny. I didn't even think about it.
exactly where her motherfucking party used to be.
Yeah.
So that's
So,
that's the
so St. Pete, where you at?
raise up in this bitch, I guess. But
I really do like that area,
yeah, I
but
think it's a solid area. I'm still getting used to it. But I mean, it's your area for one. You're not gonna find because a thing that people like to do is like they like to find like themselves like a replica in other people. That's not
mm,
gonna happen. You kind of have to compromise a couple things, but it is a person that will accommodate to that. Where I feel like,
yeah,
but it's a long success. You're not gonna find in this period of time or you posting this Instagram post or this that, and the third.
yeah, it's
But I do
a
think it's worth it, whether it takes
act.
5 months, 5 years. Some people get lucky, some people don't. That's all.
Yeah, I my additional note to that is I would say it's also worth it, but there's this like really big like content creator that keeps popping up for me at least, and it's some dude that is like, don't stop being a baddie. And so my
Is he bald?
no, no,
I thought it was Leo
no,
Skippy.
no. But yeah, I just like, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna follow that. If I start looking ugly, I have to break it up. I need to stay being a baddie.
Yeah.
Being with a guy that like keeps me as a baddie is a
And
keeper.
I tell her that all the time. But I think my wordplay would be wrong. Cause she could be going through the most rough patch in life. I'm like, you just gotta be a bad bitch about it. Like you still gotta be a
It
bad
just
bitch.
is hard to be a
And it's just like
baddie.
she don't
It's
want to
hard
hear
to
that.
maintain the baddie
Yeah.
status.
So it's like I tell her that all the time, but she thugged it out.
I'm
So
trying.
kudos.
So, romance versus just hanging out or dating. What are your thoughts? So, when I think romance, I think like a full on long term or long term intended relationship, like a legit relationship,
Yeah.
versus what I feel like a lot of people are saying now and things like that, where like let's just hang out, or like Netflix and chill, which you don't see that as much, but
Yeah.
um is one better than the other? What we think?
I'm saying romance would be better.
I think probably better for your mental health.
That too, because I was just gonna
Maybe.
get to that.
Oh, I don't
Like
know.
when you're just hanging out, but you're still doing those relationship prone things, somebody's bound to catch feelings.
Oh yeah, I do not like
Yeah,
having unclear boundaries.
and that's when
I
somebody starts getting
struggle.
mad because the other person maybe not feel that same way, but they seeing other people,
Yeah.
and the whole time that person that's catching feelings now want you to themselves. So it's like, in a romantic relationship, I feel like there's that type of security there where you kind of know what's going on. And it's not like a I own you, you own me type of situation, but it's like we know who we are to each other and it's secret, not private. So I feel like romance would be better than to just say,
Yeah, I didn't have this written down as like one of my like romance topics to talk about, but giving you that like romance versus just hanging out made me think, what are your thoughts on um ethical non-monogamy? You know what that is?
they'd be like, I can't, ooh,
Polyamory, yeah.
yeah.
But ethically,
What the heck ethically supposed to
what does
mean?
that mean in that case? I get that they're trying to say that like their partners know, and that like their partner probably is also ethic e whatever the heck the thing is, but
Yeah.
and that like you tell them, the people you're dating, that you're non-monogamous,
Hmm.
but yeah, what do you think?
To each their own,
Yeah.
honestly. I mean, me personally, I haven't seen too many of those relationships or friendship, platonic, whatever you want to call it. Um, don't it definitely won't be like no man woman type of relationship because I feel like you'll have like that dynamic of that because man or girl you kind of experience the same things. But like, I don't know, to each their own. I mean,
I feel as someone in my 30s, and like even in my 20s, definitely my later 20s, and being on dating apps, I feel like more recently you see it a lot.
yeah.
Actually, a friend of mine is ethically non-monogamous, and like he definitely wants to have like a partner, like a
Mhm.
main partner, which I think is what most people in those relationships do.
Mhm.
And a lot of the times like they're married, they have
That'd be the
kids
crazy
and
part.
everything, but then they have like two to three other people that they're dating, or like two or three different people that they know they can go and hook up with or find like comfort
Yeah, I
with.
see me. Yeah, it's just gonna be one-on-one relationship.
I
Cause I,
think I would get sad. I'm not gonna lie. Like
cause
I
then
think, because
yeah,
I know for a fact I would not be the main partner. I'd be the unicorn, what
yeah,
is what
like
they
they're
call
gonna
them.
like
But
try to glue it back together or something.
ugh,
It's just like me personally, knowing me, I wouldn't have the energy to be trying to go between two, three different women and all that. And even on top of that,
or being, what about being a third in a relationship?
man, hell no.
Yeah.
I'm wasting my own time. Cause people gonna have favorites. And then when it come down to like having fun in the bed, you telling me is this a damn festival? It's
Yeah.
taking turns? Yeah, nah,
I
I'm okay.
recently talked to a couple that was like looking for a third,
Mhm,
and I was like, yeah, that's like not my cup of tea, you know?
mhm.
But they were like, why not? And I was like, well, for one, like you two are married. Like I would never
Yeah,
be like an equal in your relationship, no
right.
matter what. And I want to be like an equal and super important to my partner.
Mhm,
And they're like, yeah, I guess that's true. Like, even though we'd want to include the third as best as we could, like, you are outside the marriage. And I was like,
mhm.
yeah, like, so, I mean, obviously, there's people that do not care about that and
Yeah,
like
I want to know
find
how that came
comfort and
along.
interest in different things. But like, I was like, it just is not the same to
Yeah,
me than a regular relationship.
I want to know how that came along.
What?
Like who had the first relationship like that with like three people.
Yeah, oh yeah. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna throw it out there. Not
Yeah,
out there on the internet.
I don't know how that happened, but I like I said, to each their own. Uh,
I bet it was actually pretty freaking common, like way back then.
I,
There's a
shoot.
lot of tribes and like communities and things like that that
Mm-hmm.
like you still see that like multiple marriages or
Yeah.
this and that and even certain religions and stuff. But
Yeah, I'm sticking to one on one. I ain't
I
gonna
mean
be
that's
no
tough alone.
exactly. And then you trying to have extra energy for extra human beings? No, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'll lay off on that one.
Okay. Next question. Do you think romance is represented more as gifts, like physical affection, such as like flowers, or is it really just like being there and showing up?
It's both. We both have to play hand in hand. Like, cause one, you gotta show your words, so you gotta put actions behind your words.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And then and then on top of that is showing up, doing the gift giving to let that person know like, hey, no, I still feel this way. I'm not using you and things like that. So
Yeah.
I'm like, both have to they have to be hand in hand together. I mean, and like I said, some people, you know, like acts of service more than they do physical touch or vice versa. So I mean, so like I was saying previously to the other question, to each their own. But I feel like both have at least the way you set out the question,
Yeah.
they have to go hand in hand.
I would agree with that, but sometimes I feel like we um romanticize romance as like this grand thing, and to me that's like take you out to dinner and give
Yeah.
you the 5-star
And make a
hotel
fancy shit.
treatment. And I used to be so against that. Like I used to be like this like raging teen feminist where I was like, I will pay my own way through this date.
Oh,
As I have gotten older, I'm like,
bring up
pay
the money.
everything. I'm
Yeah.
not paying a single thing.
Yeah, it's getting
Chivalry is not dead.
reckless. It's getting reckless bad.
I'm like, I'll pay for the coffee one time.
Damn.
I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad. But I think
Damn.
the thing is that like I used to pay for a lot of stuff for the men that I dated.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I got older, I was like, what is happening? Like I feel like
Yeah.
I am babying these men.
These people, yeah.
And so now I do have like an expectation to be like
As you
courted
should.
on to at least some extent.
Yeah. As you should. I mean, me, I agree with that to like a 70% extent. Because the way I was raised, it was like just be yourself no matter what, regardless. So have I lost thousands of dollars? Yes. Like plenty. I'm probably in the tens of thousands of dollars. But like I've lost countless minutes on time, lost a frequent amount of money. But the reason I would do it over and over and over again is because this life, the best teacher in this life is trial and error. And two, I mean, it's gonna be that one person you come across that is gonna require your 100%, like you've been putting out to all these other people who didn't, appreciate it, and it's gonna be that one person who actually needs that 100% from you, and you're not giving it to them because you put a safe lock on your
And
energy.
they will give it back to you in the ways that they can or that
Yeah,
you ask of them.
and more. So
Yeah.
I mean, and I know a lot of people don't like that. Could be like very controversial because a lot of people will safe keep their energy, stay in the
Yeah.
house, maybe not talk to people as much, maybe not talk to people at all because they just been through some real hit the bottom shit, which I'm not mad at. I mean, you're safeguarding your energy and your space, and you're not compromising that. But at the same time, you have to be like a daredevil in a sense to just put your energy back out there again for risk and everything. And it'll come back to you 1,000 times more. Maybe not on the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th try, but somewhere in the midst, you'll catch it.
Yeah, you never know who you're going to meet.
Yeah, yeah, you never
So,
know. Especially when you start traveling, you just everywhere.
okay. Next question is, do you think romance is really important? Like, do you think you should or need romance in your life, or do you think you can be happy without it?
It was a point in time where I thought I needed romance.
Yeah, I kind of remember that
Yeah,
conversation with you.
because it felt like if that was to be implemented in my life, everything would just pick up.
It does feel that way, definitely when you're surrounded by people that
Yeah.
are always in relationships or super healthy relationships,
Right.
which I know I'm surrounded by a
Uh-huh.
lot of the time. Or I feel like I'm surrounded by like women that are single, but they have such big, strong friend groups that it's like,
Yeah.
okay, they have a great support system, or they're dating an awesome person, or they're dating an awesome person,
Hmm.
or it can be overwhelming.
Yeah, it definitely can. And I mean, it was when, and ironically enough, we just got done filming the first week of episodes when this happened. But I was deleting my dating apps, and ironically
Oh, yeah.
enough, the person who I'm speaking to now actually DM me through it, and then actually had a conversation. And
Yeah.
then I was just getting ready to close out and delete the app, and she sent her number through for us to speak. So I was like, "Oh, cool."
Wow, we really do live in like parallels because that's how I met
Yeah.
my ex. Like I had met I was talking to like three main guys, right?
Mhm.
I do not care. Judge me, I don't really care. It's a dating app. You have to talk to people. But there was three people that I was really talking to, but one that like I really thought, "Oh my gosh, okay, I'm going to try and make this work." Was going to
Mhm.
be long distance. Still in Florida. But and we had like literally planned all the stuff. Like I was away for winter break, but then I was like, okay, I'm gonna come home early. I'll head out to you, blah blah. And he was like, I'm not over my ex girlfriend, and I was like, okay, out of the blue. And I was literally getting on to the dating app to delete it, and I saw I had matched with this one guy, and he had like a few messages,
Mhm.
my ex, and I was like, hey, you actually seem kind of cool. Here's my phone number if you actually want to keep talking,
Mhm.
because I'm deleting this.
Yeah.
And then
It was up from there.
yeah, it's I don't think it's the dating app's fault or anything like that. I don't
It's
think
not.
um
Yeah.
James is gonna have like bad juju like I did. I honestly think I just met someone that thought he wanted it all at this one moment
Mhm.
and then realized that the all that he wants does not include me.
Yeah.
So
And I mean that's something, and that's just self evaluation. Like
yeah.
that's a big conversation you have to have with yourself. Because me, it was right when I was giving out on it that it came to me,
I
and
feel like
then
that's always when it actually
it actually
really
comes.
yeah.
So I mean, and then after all that, everything kind of started to fall in place. I got the job that I wanted, then everything else that I was kind of coursing for, and then now we're just steadily taking off. But I think the one thing that, going sidetrack from this, people will have it all and then get cocky or like get real rebellion about it.
I feel like that kind of happened to me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say cocky as in like better, but
Hmm.
I really was like,
You was like really on
damn,
shit. Yeah.
I have made it. I finally have made it.
Hmm.
And I feel like I was wanting that for like the last few years.
Hmm.
And not saying that I anyone can be in a relationship if they really want to be in a relationship. Like
Yeah.
let's be
The
honest.
whole
Like
world
there
could be locked in
yeah,
right
like
now.
someone could you could be with someone, but I will not date someone that I don't want to be with.
Right.
So I really thought I found like the guy I wanted to be with. I thought I found the perfect family I could like marry into, etc etc etc, and I just let that I rode that happiness so hard, and I don't
Hmm.
think that like that's a bad thing that I
Not
had
at all.
done, but
No.
when it ended, it was not like one of those like, oh god, like that sucks. Like I was devastated.
Yeah.
And I think it was because I was just riding that happy high
Yeah.
so hard that
So when
when
it
it
hit the
broke, I was
fan,
like,
that shit.
oh my god, everything, every
Yeah.
single thing I thought and expected to be happening in my life.
Hit the flow.
Yeah. So like when we were about to get a house and that obviously fell through, and like my cousin and her boyfriend, long-term boyfriend, they just bought a house. And like when they told me, I started crying. And I was like, no, I'm really happy for them. But
Mm-hmm.
like, I was like, oh my God, like
That should
I
have been
almost
you.
had that. And
Yeah.
that's so frustrating.
I could
So,
definitely feel that. So it's like with me, I'm in a very happy spot in my life, and
yeah,
I'm
I'm
at
very
this
happy
high.
for you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm at this happy high because I have people who support me endlessly, and that my family's in good health and wealth within their body and mind. So it's like my main thing is shutting book up about it and like humbling my own self because it's the one time I say something too much or it'll be like 3 weeks straight. I'm just like I'm moving better than anybody else. I got the car, this, that, da da da, and then shit hit fan like this. And I'm like, oh dog. So it's like I'm really like eyes low, just looking at the flow and keeping on about it.
Yeah, and that's the best. I was like that in the beginning of my relationship too, but then like I said, I just got happier and happier,
Yeah.
and I was like, now I want to share it. But
And
which
some
was
people make
also
it out of that.
hard to like explain to people what happened. But
Hmm.
yeah,
Some people make it out of that. You just gotta be
I think everyone can. It
particularly
just
lucky.
it's processing, and it's
Yeah.
hard to process sometimes. Okay, my last question for romance is: does romance overall, like the stereotypical show up with the rose
Hmm.
kind of thing, give you the ick, or does it make you like super excited and fall more for that person?
I don't know. It depends.
It kind of gives me the ick.
Because see, the thing is, I was just about to get on that. Like, it's kind of our fault that we played the word "ick" in its scenario
I've been like this,
into this generation for like a good minute.
but
Cause like it's some shit. Like I be,
I've been like this since I was younger than you, like in
huh.
my like early
You just
teens.
had certain things that didn't tick with you.
I am not a gift giver.
Yeah.
And so like when people want to show their romance and their like affection for me, definitely through gifts or certain acts of service, which I do like acts of service,
Hmm.
but I get so awkward. Like it makes me so uncomfortable. Like this one person that took me out on a date, it was like my birthday, like around my birthday. And the thing that I feel so bad about is like it's always something super sweet,
Hmm.
right? But he like literally brought me a tiny cake, and I was like, "Oh, thanks." And I was like, "This is so awkward." But it's also like that's so sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just get
That's
like
the
this.
thought.
I don't want to say ick. I did when I was younger. Like when
Hmm.
I was a teen, I was like, I think we may have to break up because I feel a certain
Can't
way.
do this no more.
But now I'm just like, what do I say?
Yeah. It's like because it's with some people, their icks are insane. Like, and especially I see on social media the most. It'd be like as simple as breathing too heavy,
Yeah.
and somebody talking about they got
You
the
know
ick
what I
from.
think is insane? The 666.
Yeah, that shit. I don't know why people be feeling some type of way about the shit, but
Yeah. Please.
I'ma just mind my business.
Who the hell really is the 666? May I ask?
I don't even know. Like, so people just be coming up with shit, and I
Yeah.
don't understand why. But I mean, like, if it makes you fall asleep at night, I ain't mad at you.
There is one
But
person that I currently know that literally will not date unless that man is a 666. So 6 feet, 6 figures, 6 feet, six, you know.
they can try to take their ass to California or Texas and try to find that shit. But I mean, other than that, you gotta take your ass overseas to find something like that. But you gonna be missing one of the sixes. I don't know what to tell you, but
I just, yeah,
to
the
each their
ick.
own. But I mean, everybody's different for a reason. Everybody's unique for a reason. So I mean, little by little,
Yeah.
it all come together.
Well, that's all I have on romance. One person in the group has it, another person in this little chat does not. So,
She got it. She just don't got a man, so she
no,
feel
I
like she
don't
ain't got
have
nothing.
romance in my life. I
Yeah,
have I have people I could hang out
yeah,
with.
but
I
she's
don't have
peaking right now.
romance.
She's peaking right now. She don't got romance. and I just got here, so don't get this confused. I just got here, so I'm enjoying it. It's really nice.
Yeah.
So like, I'm gonna just shut the hell up, be humble about it. But this is what, episode 13.
13.
So
So
happy 13th.
happy 13th. Follow, subscribe, share.
Do all the social media shit.
Yeah.